here. So I think we can. Last week was what? Gauranga Prabhu's class, right? How was it? Do you all like it? You learn something new? Very nice. Okay, we will chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then we will talk about other things. Prabhu just shared quite a few points on chanting. Anyone recalls anything you want to share before we get started? Yes, Karina?
He said something about like making a closer connection with Krishna so we can be focused and like always thinking about Krishna while we chant, and also to not mix it with other things such as doing other services so we could be more focused on it, because some things should be set apart and then some things can be mixed together.
Very good. Yes, Beyonto?
He said to keep like any devices and stuff away from you.
Okay, so let's do that. And what's the main reason we do chanting? What was the point he emphasized? Why do we chant? Anyone recalls? Why do we chant? The main point which he emphasized. Yes, Ansh?
Is it to get a closer connection with Krishna?
Yeah, that's close. To establish a personal relationship or a closer connection. Very good. So for the next 10 minutes, we're going to take our Japamala and chant and pray to Krishna so we can establish a more personal heart-to-heart connection and try to not just use our senses, our mouth, lips, hands, which are active, but also try to connect to Krishna, use in our heart, in our mind. Okay? Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschala Deshtarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. I don't need to tell every time. This chanting is for all. Those who feel comfortable can unmute. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, 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 Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Jai
Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam param ananda madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Guruve Gaur Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas, thank you so much for your wonderful association. I'm so blessed, grateful, honored, fortunate to be in your company. Thank you, Anj, Shavani, Lakshay, Jashit, Vedehi, Nishita, Bionto, Sampada, Navya, Ayush, Karina, Rama, Ashrit, Vinita, and Athar. Thank you. My humble obeisance to all of you. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha. Kripasindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? Are you happy, comfortable? Some of your cameras are off or I can't see you. But I really appreciate turning on your cameras so we can have a better and healthier conversation. Um, Avni, Vedi, do you have the verse list? Are you updating it regularly? Can you share the link, please? Who is monitoring the attendance? Do we have a monitor for the attendance? Actually, I think you started. Are you keeping track or you paused it?
Little bit poetry.
Sorry?
I did a little bit poetry. I can do it again.
Okay, let's start fresh. It's okay if you passed, you missed. Can you take this service, Lakshan? Okay, great. Let's monitor the attendance going forward. Avni and Vidi are writing shlokas, and they're helping me in multiple other things. Ansh, yes, what's on your mind?
Prabhuji, I can help Lakshay with the attendance if you want.
Yeah, that will be great. Maybe Lakshya did in the past, so maybe if you want to take this service, that's also fine. Or you both coordinate. Okay?
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Who wants to do the quiz? So we're starting a fresh topic. I would encourage if someone wants to do the Kahoot and quizzes and stuff on the daily Bhagavatam account, we can share. Anyone would like to do that? So basically, you'll be making a Kahoot quiz, and at the end of the session. How about Jashit? Do you want to do that? Or Vedi, you raised your hand.
Avni, Vinita, and I like rotate turns
Oh, you're
doing that.
rotating.
Yeah.
So is it okay? I don't want you to feel overwhelmed because you're helping with videos and other things too.
Well, for me, it's fine. I mean, we can rotate between us three and Joshit also, if he wants to do it.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable, that's wonderful. Okay, can you please add the last verse in here? Gauranga Prabhu's verse. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. This is very important document. You're keeping a good log. I'm not sure who all is memorizing, but at least we have the documentation, right? So anyone tried to remember the verse Bhagavad Gita 2.30? It was 38, right? Not 31. It was 31 or 38? I think,
38, I think.
yeah, 38. Maybe you can fix that. Who knows Bhagavad Gita 2.38? Anyone knows? Okay. We covered that. Try to remember that one. Anyone knows the latest verse? Madhuram, Madhura Madhuramita, Mangalam Mangalanam. Right? It's a very, very nice verse. Did you all catch that? Maybe we didn't spend sufficient time. So let's spend a few minutes there. And then we'll go to the next verse or next topic for today. So this verse I'm sharing on my screen. I sent the picture also. And Karina asked me the kind of the melody. So it's a long verse, but not that hard. Madhura Madhuramitan Mangalam Mangalanam Sakala Nigamavalli Satphalam Chit Swarupam Sakrit Api Parigitam Shraddhaya Helayava Briguvaranaramatram Tarayet Krishna Nama. You see how we're taking a pause here? Madhura Madhura Meta Mangalam Sakala Nigamavalli Satphalam Chitswarupam Sakrit Api Parigitam. This is Gita. Shraddhaya. So you're taking that pause there, right? So what does that mean? Madhura Madhura Meta. What does Madhura mean? Anyone knows? Yes, Sampada?
Sweet.
Sweet, yes. It's very sweet. What is sweet? Krishna Nama, the holy names of Lord. Mangalam Mangalanam, amongst the auspicious. It is the most auspicious. Sakala Nigamavalli Satphalam, it is the ripened fruit. It is the most auspicious transcendental fruit of all the Vedic literature. Sakrib, even once, Api, Parigita, one sings this, Gita. Shraddhaya, with faith. Helaya, Helaya means with disgust or contempt. Oh, these Hare Krishna people are bad. Oh, they have no other business. Hare Krishna people are not good. It's not with faith, it's not with good respect, but Helaya, in bad mood. Still, Api, Shraddhaya, Helaya, what will happen? Tarayit, it will deliver. Tarayit Krishna Nama. Oh, Bhriguvara, Naramatram, that means human beings, So, is it easy now? The words, are you getting most of the words? Madhura Madhura Metan, Mangalam Mangalana, Sakala Nigamavalli, Satphalam Chitsvarupam, Sakrit Api Parigitam, Shraddhaya Helayava, Bhriguvara Naramatram, Tarayet Krishna Nama, Tarayet Krishna Nama. Is it okay? This was Prabhu covered that last time. So today's session is going to be very special. Why? Anyone knows? Any guesses? Thoughts? Yes, Navya, what's on your mind?
We're going to do something about the churning of the ocean.
Yes, we're going to start a new topic, a new series. How many of you like series? How many of you like that series of Vritas or like we covered in 5-6 sessions followed by a project, right? So this is also a new series. Next week, His Holiness Bhakti Marg Maharaj may give a class. I'm not sure, but if he does, it will be great fortune for all of us, right? Because he's such a senior Vaishnava and sannyasi. I'll request him. If he does, it will be in the morning, Sunday morning. But if not, then we'll see. So we're going to start. Now, how many of you, at least you have some idea about Samudra Manthan or the churning of ocean, right? You have some idea that the demigods were there and the demons were there and they were churning and things came out, personalities came out, right? Everyone has some idea. Okay, who has no idea about this Samudra? It's like I haven't even heard this word churning of the ocean ever before, which is fine, which is absolutely fine, because I'm just trying to understand. Okay, great. No worries at all. Okay, anyone here who knows everything and all the details and everything, what came, who came, why they came, what happened, everything? Okay, so there is one devotee. Maybe he should be enlightening all of us, but it's very nice. But okay, so we have a mixed group, and there is always room to learn. There's always room to grow. There's always extra things. So I'm going, although I have read this story a few times, but I'm going to also do my study. When I do my study, I mean I'll be hearing from multiple senior devotees during the week. So for the next few weeks, my topic of reading, hearing, along with my other reading, hearing would be this Samudra Manthan. And then I will try to share what I have read, what I have heard from Srimad Bhagavatam, from Bhagavatam Tales, from Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, from His Radhesham Prabhu, from other Maharajas, and also these devotees cover a lot of extra points which are very, very thoughtful life lessons from Samudra Manthan, right? So it's not just a story where demigods and demons were here on one side and on the other side and they were just playing. It's basically a lot for us to learn. So with that, we'll get started. Today is session 1. Is that okay? Is that fair? Everyone good with the plan? So I'm not sure how many sessions will be there, 4, 5, 6. But keep in mind, there'll be a project. So seek, and it will be very similar to the previous one. Sky's the limit. There's no like boundaries to your ideas, your creativity. You see what and how and what aspect entices you the most and what you want to use. You want to make a cartoon, you want to make a drama, you want to act a drama, you want to make a presentation, you want to make a video, you want to make anything like a chart, like a banner, like whatever, digital, hands-on, coloring, painting, everything and anything you can do. Okay? So everyone ready to begin? Let's chant one prayer. Om Gyantimrandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksharamritamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna. So this story goes back in Canto 8. This is in Canto 8 of Srimad Bhagavatam. In case for those of you who like to do more reading, more hearing, and more self-study, it starts in chapter 5. And then it goes, because if you notice, prior to this story of Samudra Manthan, in Canto 8, there is story of, can anyone tell? Gajendra. First few chapters of Canto 8. And you have all heard of the Manus, right? Manus? In one day of Brahma, there are how many Manus? Can anyone tell? Okay, maybe we need to review this. We have covered this, but let's see. We'll test your math also by this. Okay? Everyone ready for a math test? Simple. Simple stuff. Okay. I can share. How many of you know how to work with spreadsheets or Excel? How many of you can work with Excel and do basic formulas and stuff? All of you?
Yes, Prajit.
Raise your hand. Vinita, do you know? Okay. I'm not okay. You see my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you like data analytics, I am a data analytics professional, by the way. If anyone needs help with data analytics, that's my like regular job. So if you are interested in data analytics, all that, you can always reach out to me. I'll be happy to assist. Yes, Jashit, but you want to share something? I can't hear you.
I was just saying that I know how to use Excel.
Oh, you know how to use Excel. Okay. How many of you would like to do Excel project? I want to see your Excel level of how much anyone wants to
I
do
used to
it?
do it for school a lot. Like,
In what grade you guys are taught Excel, by the way? In what like fourth?
I was taught in like for me, it was in fourth or fifth.
Okay. There's a lot in Excel. It's like an ocean. Like there's a lot you can learn. It's yes, Anansh, what's on your mind?
I was just saying that I learned Excel in 7th grade, so like last few months.
Okay. Good. Okay. That's good. All good. So Brahma's life. This is an analysis on Brahma's life. You try to develop this yourself, okay? For those who like Excel, I mean, this is basic functions and formulas. So try to develop it. I would like to see how you develop this, okay? This is optional thing. So Kali Yuga, you all know, is 4,32,000 or 432,000 years, right? Now twice of that is Dwapara. Thrice of Kali Yuga, 3 times Kali Yuga, KY is Kali Yuga, is Treta, and Satyuga is 4 times. Now, when we sum all them, What is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? 10. Okay, what is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? Keep going till 100. Can anyone do this? Let's see who's the without calculator, without. Okay, everyone type in your answers. What's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 like that? Keep going up till 100. Tell me the answer. Don't Google, don't do. You can use calculator. You can use don't yeah. Try to use your intellect more than anything else. And use respond to me only, direct messages.
You should have said that earlier.
That's fine. How did you come up with that, Lakshay? Tell me.
Rosie, Rosie, I took one, like I multiplied one. I mean, added 1 and 100, so that's 101, and like that's and this like it's 50, 100 ones, and like what I did was like 1 plus 100, 2 plus 99, 3 plus 98, like that, and then I just found the answer. That's what I did too.
Okay. Okay. Good. Anyone else? Is it more is it mushkil? Is it difficult? How many of you like math? Method 1 plus 2
My
plus.
answer is correct. I just checked it. My answer is correct.
Okay. What do we call them? Natural numbers? What do we call them? Whole numbers, right?
Yeah, whole numbers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you have to sum first 50 numbers, right? Then basically you are summing up pairs, as Lakshay was explaining. You're summing up pairs. Like 1 to 100, you're summing up. So you're summing up pairs, right? The middle number, whatever the middle number is, you're summing up that many pairs. Does that make sense? So let's do a simple thing. 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many numbers are there? 10, right? Let's say n is equal to 10. So these make a pair, right? 5 is the middle number, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 plus 11, 3, 8, 4, 7, and 5 and 6. So how many pairs of 11? 1 plus 10, 2 plus 9, 3. How many pairs are there? 5, right? 5. So what's the answer? What's the sum now? What's the sum of all these numbers? There are 5 pairs of 11. So 55, right? Is it easy now? Hmm. So when we call n is 10, So the answer, or if you were to make a formula, n into n plus 1 by 2, divide by 2. What's n here? 10. 10 times 11 divided by 2 is equal to 55. Is it okay? Easy? Now, if someone asks you, what is 1 plus 2 plus 3 till 300? Now, who can tell me this? Okay, type in your answer. Or even let's do even simple. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus till all the way till 300 you have to go. So what's your answer?
I have my answer.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, how many of you are at least getting, or is it too hard or too easy? Is it making sense? Raise your hand if it's making sense, at least what we are doing. It's making sense? Is it easy? Is it helpful? So 300 times 301 divided by 2. Basically 301 times 150, right? So 301 times 100 is 30100, and 301 times 50 is basically you divide this by 2, which will be how much? 1, 5, 5, sorry, 15050, correct? Then you add them, 5, 1, 5, 4. Good? Did you see how I did the what, times 150? You might be wondering, why are you talking about Samudra Manthan and this math is going on? Like, is it helpful? Okay, so now you know how to sum the first n numbers, right? If someone asks you, can you sum till 1 lakh or 100,000? You can do it in like 2 seconds, correct? Or maybe 5 seconds. Okay, so back to Brahma's age. Okay, back to our so this is called one Chatur Yoga, which is a sum of the 4 yugas, which is 10 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 4 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 10. 4 times 5 divided by 2, right? That's what we did first 4 numbers, which is 10 times 432,000 years, and which is 4,320,000. Now, one Manvantara is 71 times of that. So you have 306 million years. And that there is a transition, so don't worry too much about this. One kalpa, which is like 12 hours of Brahma, is 14 manvantaras. So 1 day of Brahma, in short, has 14 manvantaras. How many? 14 manvantaras. That was a important point there. And like this, you can calculate the whole life of Brahma, which comes out to be 311 trillion years. And Prabhupada mentions this in multiple, episodes. Okay, so maybe I spent too much time about this, but I hope it was meaningful. So after the Gajendra story, the story is about Manvantara. One of the avatars of the Supreme Lord is Manvantara Avatar, like Guna Avatar, Leela Avatar, etc. is also Manvantara Avatar. Now, what happened? We'll go to the story. So in the celestial sky, one time, why is everyone's video turning off? I don't know why. Half of you don't like to keep videos on, and I don't get any communication. I don't understand. Like every time I have to repeat it. You're also mature devotees. So one time Durvasa Muni was going in the celestial sky, and then Indra, this story also begins with Indra. Indra was on his elephant. Everyone knows the name of the elephant? What was the name? Who knows? Yes, Navya?
Iravat?
Airavat. Yes. So Indra was going on the royal elephant, and then Durvasa Muni gives him a blessing. What was the blessing? He offered a garland. He offered a garland, a Maha garland of Lord Vishnu. But Indra did not properly appreciate or respect that. See, the story of Vritrasur also started kind of similar note, is it not? That Indra did not properly respect his guru. So in this case, Indra did not properly respect. So Indra is like a Indra is not like a bad person. You should not think, but rather Indra is acting, doing a transcendental drama, so we all can learn lessons. So what not to do or what to do, etc. So Indra did not properly respect the blessing or the garland. And proud Indra did not value and he placed it around Airavat. Now, elephant, what does he know about that? Is Lord Vishnu's garland. He put it on the ground and just like trampled over it and like disrespected it. And Durvasa Muni, who is the avatar of, anyone knows? Durvasa Muni is avatar of, yes, Navya? Lord Shiva is like partial avatar of Lord Shiva, right? So he got very angry, right? So he got very angry and cursed. Indra, you are so proud of your wealth. I curse you that you will become poverty stricken. Now, question for you, wealth often creates pride. Yes or no? Any thoughts, any comments anyone has? Right? Anyone like to elaborate or share some thoughts, experiences, etc., etc.? Too much wealth, fame, beauty, knowledge, all these things can often create pride. Yes, Navya.
Like if we have a lot of things, then like let's say I have a lot of things and my friend gives me a bracelet that she made for me and I decide it's not like as pretty as the ones I get at the store, then I might like kind of hurt her feelings.
You might kind of
Hurt her feelings, like
hurt her feelings.
it
Oh,
could go the
why are
wrong
you
way.
giving me this cheap bracelet? I have much more expensive ones already, right? Although that friend may have given with love, with gratitude, with, the best she could get, right? So, good point, right? So, wealth, beauty, knowledge, etc. One should be careful. Indra is teaching us this lesson. Hmm. So, after this incident, very similar to the Vritrasur story, now he disrespected, so the demigod, the demons took over, right? The asuras took this as an opportunity that he has been cursed, right? So the asuras or the demonic are waiting for that opportunity. So took over the heavens and started tormenting. And by the way, this whole pastime is happening in the sixth Manvantara. Amongst the 14 Manvantaras, it's happening in the sixth Manvantara. And by the way, do you know which Manvantara is going on currently? We are in the seventh Manvantara, which is going on. Hmm? So, so this happened millions of years back in the story, millions of years back. Hmm. So it started with this small offense. or the offense of not respecting the Mahagarland given. So now, can anyone guess what might have to happen next? Let's see. Yes, Vedi?
The demigods probably went to Lord Brahma and asked for help.
Yes, yes. And we have learned that lesson also. When in trouble, approach senior Vaishnavas, guides, gurus, mentors, right? So the demigods approach, oh, Brahmadev, help us, right? So they went to Mount Sumeru to meet Lord Brahma. Mount Sumeru is, by the way, a golden mountain, a full gold mountain. They bowed down before Lord Brahma, informed about all this situation, that how they disrespected Durvasa and all that. Brahmaji spoke. Okay, let's go to anyone? Let's go to. Yes, Avni.
He said, let's go to Lord Vishnu.
Yes. See, there's a beautiful lesson there. Brahmaji, do you think he's an ordinary person? No. His whole body is made up of intelligence. Like our body is made up of what? Our body is made up of what? Yes, Sampada?
The 5 elements.
Yeah, the five gross and the three subtle elements, which are anyone? What are those 8 elements? Yes, Arna?
The earth, water, fire, air, and ether.
Earth, water, fire, air, ether are the gross elements. And what are the three subtle elements? Bhumirapo nalo vayu. Anyone knows the shloka? Kammano buddhireva cha. Ankara iti yamme bhinna prakriti ashtada. Come on, it's in your list, right? Now you recall earth, water, fire, air, ether, and mind, intelligence, and ego. These are the five gross and the three subtle elements. Like hand, you can feel it, right? You can. There's some weight. There is some substance, right? So it's a gross thing, right? But can you feel the mind? Can you feel the intelligence? No, it's more subtler. But Brahmaji's whole body is full of intelligence. So imagine his IQ. Wow, a lot. But very, very important point. He's very knowledgeable, but still he's humble to say this problem is beyond me. Let's go to Lord Vishnu. Do you see that point? Often when someone comes to us, oh, I know everything about everything, right? And a humble, genuine person will say, well, I can help you this much, but I can't help you beyond this, right? If you need help beyond that, then you need to go to the expert, or who is my superior, and my superior is Lord Vishnu. So Brahmaji knew in this case, I need to refer, right? Like sometimes the doctor may refer to the advanced doctor or like a specialized doctor, right? For better treatment. So here, Brahmadev says, okay, we must all take shelter of Lord Vishnu because for he is the supreme source of everyone's strength. Hmm? Being all merciful, he'll surely help us out. Krishna is all merciful. Hmm? Brahma, accompanied by the Devatas, soon reached Dash. Where did they reach? Can anyone tell? Can anyone type in? Where they reached? Lakshay? Here is your hand. And others can type in.
Vaikuntha.
Vaikuntha, okay. Okay, I think others are responding in the chat. Good. Yes, Sampada?
Is it the Garbhodakasaya ocean?
Garbhodakashayi ocean. Okay. It's the Vaikuntha within this world, you can say, also called Shweta Dvipa or the Milk Ocean. It's not the Garbhodaka ocean, it's the Shweta Dvipa. And where they sing the prayers called Purusha Shukta, right? So Shweta is what? Anyone knows the meaning of Shweta? Yes, Sampada?
White.
White, yes. Shvetavara, Raktavara, right? Rakta is right. Why is it white? Because of the milk, ocean of milk, also called Kshirasagara. Kshiram yathada devikara vishesha yoga. Kshirasagar, right? Shira also referring to the milk. Or Payo Sagar, Payo Nidhi, Payo, Payasam, right? You know, this sweet Payasam. So Payo Sagar. Uh, mm. So same thing. So they all reach Shvetadvipa, where the Lord is present, Lord Vishnu, ocean of milk. Uh, but he was not visible to the Devatas, right? Lord Brahmaji then offered prayers. That's a beautiful lesson to become the. We cannot see Lord by own will, but we have by sincere prayers we get the eyes to see Krishna. So the Lord appears, the Lord answers the prayers, right? So Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma prayed that multiple prayers he offered, right? That, oh Lord, you are great. Please reveal your smiling face. We are in great difficulty. Please help us. Now, was Lord Brahma in difficulty? Hmm? Was Lord Brahma in difficulty? No. But here we learn the lesson. Para dukha dukhi. Para dukha dukhi. That, what does that mean? Anyone knows? What does that mean? Para dukha dukhi. Yes, Vedahi.
Is it like he feels sadness in others' suffering? Something like that?
Yes, that's correct. When others are suffering, do we feel happy or do we feel sad? Hmm? Yes. Shloka, what's on your mind?
Paradukhi Dukhi means you feel sad when others feel sad.
Okay, very nice. So, like this, Lord Brahma offered beautiful, beautiful prayers. And many, many prayers actually in this Canto 8, Chapter 5. He offered many, many prayers. Demigod, and that's the title. Demigods appeal to the Lord for protection, right? So they offered a lot of prayers. That how the sun, moon, fire, all the demigods, they appear from you. You are the vital force. You're the cause of all causes. You're the master of all masters. You are the source of learning. All the five elements appearing from you, etc. Oh Lord, we are surrendered to you. We wish to see you. Please make your smiling form, lotus form, come before our eyes. Oh Lord, may by your sweet will you appear in various incarnations, millennium after millennium, right? So, like that, they offer many, many prayers. And finally, this chapter comes to an end, and we will talk about text 47, 48, and 49, which are the last few verses of this chapter. You see my screen? Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes, Papaji. Yeah.
Okay. क्लेशभूरि अल्पसाराणि कर्माणि विफलानि वा देहिनां विषयार्तानां न तथैव अर्पितं तवै. Let's read the translation. Anyone? Yes, Athar?
Karmis are always anxious to accumulate wealth for their sense gratification, but for that purpose they must work very, very hard. Yet, even though they work hard, the results are not satisfying. Indeed, sometimes their work results only in frustration, but devotees who have dedicated their lives to the service of the Lord can achieve substantial results without working very hard. These results exceed the devotees' expectations.
Did everyone read and hear that? Who's going to paraphrase this in your words? Anyone would like to paraphrase this? Yes, Mishti?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The verse said basically that karmis try too hard for they try very hard for whatever they want, but it requires a lot of work, and they usually get disappointed because they never really achieve it. But devotees, because they rely on God, they usually achieve anything without as much effort as they thought it would need, because Krishna also helps them.
Isn't that very powerful? Thank you, Mishti. Isn't that very powerful verse? Hmm? Let's see one more time. Klesha bhori alpasarani. For this is for materialist people, or those who are just trying to satisfy their selfish desires. Klesha. Klesha is disturbances, hardships. Bhuri, a lot. Alpa. Alpa means little. Sara means fruit, or good result is very little. So hardship is a lot, and result is very little. Karmani, all their activities, vifal, not safal. They don't get the right fruit. They end up in frustration, anger, cheating, etc., etc. Dehinam, Vishayarthanam, those who try to enjoy material world. Na tatha, na tathaiva arpitam tvai. But those who have dedicated arpitam tvai unto you, my Lord, this is again the prayer of Brahma and Devatas, that it does not happen to them. In short, what opposite happens to them. And what is the opposite? That they don't have to struggle so hard. Their activities, three things are mentioned. That first, what are the three things? That they have to struggle a lot. Their activity, they end up in being in frustration, and they don't get good fruits or results of their activities. But opposite happens for devotee. So what will be the opposite? Yes, Ansh?
It could probably be less struggle, and they would get good results, and it would result into happiness.
Excellent. Very nice. They don't have to struggle so much. They'll get great results in little endeavor, and they'll not end up in frustration. They'll end up in happiness. How many of you have experienced this? After coming to Krishna consciousness, you're in little effort, you get more result, right? Has anyone experienced that? Somebody want to share that? If it's not so personal, but if you're okay, or anyone wants to share from your experiences, like how it happened, or would you like to, or Karina wishes to? You don't look so sure. Okay, Karina may share if Karina is comfortable.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Before I went into Krishna consciousness, well, I was very little, and I was very religious, but not exactly in ISKCON. And there was so much I believe I was 7 when I came into ISKCON, or maybe younger. But I always used to have all these studies and stuff like that. And every single time I would pray to God, but not in the exact way it should be. And
And after I went into ISKCON, all my studies got even more, like I had a lot more studies, but they came way more easier than before. And it was like very confusing to me, but then I realized that where it came from and how.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And I have also felt that multiple times in my life, in my college, in my work, in my so many things. Krishna is so merciful. Krishna is so merciful. He helps us in so many ways. So devotees do smart work. Other people may do things in like 10 hours. The devotee may be able to complete that and get more results in just 4 hours, right? Because our efficiency improves. And of course, the hidden hand of God, right? That's a big secret. That's the biggest secret, right? That Krishna helps us. Klesha bhuri alpasarani, right? And let's read text 49 or 8. Nav कर्म कल्पोऽपि विफलायेश्वरार्पिता कल्पते पुरुषायैव साह्यात्मा दयितो हितः. Yes, translation, anyone? Who hasn't got chance? Please, everyone, try to participate. Yes, Nishita and Arna can read the next one.
Activities dedicated to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even if performed in small measure, never go in vain. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, being the Supreme Father, is naturally very dear and always ready to act for the good of the living entities.
Very nice. This verse looks very similar to one verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Who can tell what that verse is from the Bhagavad Gita? Activities dedicated to the Supreme Personality of God, and even if performed in small measure, never go in vain. It can save one from the greatest dangers. The Supreme Personality of God. I don't know, I see hands coming up. Being the Father is naturally very dear and always ready to act for the good of the living beings. Okay, who's going to tell that verse? Yes, Navya.
नेहाभिक्रमनाशो अस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमपि यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्.
Very nice. See, Srila Prabhupada is referring that verse. Swalpamapi yasya. Swalpa, alpa, little service. That's what Krishna is saying here, or Brahmaji is saying here, right? Isn't this verse beautiful? So, what do we learn? That when we come to Krishna consciousness, little things gives lot of results, right? Outside, without Krishna, so those who think, oh, Krishna consciousness is taking my time, please refer to this verse. Those who are saying, oh, being Krishna conscious, see, you are spending time in chanting, hearing, reading, it's a waste of time. You could have studied in that time. Sometimes people say like that, right? It's not waste, rather, it is the secret recipe where if we give 1 hour to Krishna in a one day, we are actually getting that secret formula where all the rest of the day, whatever activities we do, it will give us a lot more result. We'll be able to do it faster, better, and more efficient and get a lot more results. Outside, we will struggle a lot. And little endeavor on this path, in the path of bhakti, can save one from greatest dangers. In the material world, let's say someone is multi-billionaire, someone is very beautiful, very famous, very rich. Can they say death will not trouble them? Right? Recently, my wife was sharing with me 3 Indians, young college students, 25-ish or 20-ish, sorry, early 20s, they somehow died, right? So life is so short. Who knows what will come tomorrow? Therefore, adding Krishna to our life is the best thing. And yatha hi skanda shakhanam tarur yatha hi skanda shakhanam tarur vasechanam evam aradhanam Vishnu sarvesham atmanaschihi. Yes, Arna?
When one pours water on the root of a tree, the trunk and branches of the tree are automatically pleased. Similarly, when one becomes a devotee of Lord Vishnu, everyone is served, for the Lord is the super soul of everyone.
I think we have discussed this verse multiple times. If we have to water a tree, do we inject water every leaf, every twig, every fruit, every flower? How do we water? If we start doing that, okay, 2 drops for this leaf, 5 drops for a larger leaf, 10 drops for you, 5 drops here. What will someone say? Are you crazy? Right? So what's the best thing? Water the root. And all the leaves, all the parts of the tree will get water by the system, right? Similarly, when we serve Krishna, who is like the root of everything, all the demigods, everyone is satisfied. How do we energize the hand? How does the hand get energy? Do we like crush or samosa or pakoda in the hand? Does the hand get energy through this? No, we put in the medium of the mouth, goes to the stomach, and the stomach feeds all the energy to different parts. Correct? So that's the system. So by serving Krishna, all the demigods are served. Everyone is served, like watering the root. So do you get the difference between materialist, spiritualist, why, how, on all these prayers? This basically completes the first chapter, 8.5, Canto 8, chapter 5. So we started with the Indra, Durvasa, Airavata, all that. And finally, the demigods approach Brahma, and then they go to Shvetadvipa, offer multiple prayers. We have just discussed briefly the last few prayers, which are very important, relevant. And if someone says about time, then remember this verse, 8.5.47 and 48. Very, very important. I'll try to make a video also. If you feel inspired, and if you like, first you have a few verses prior, but I really like this verse, so I'm going to try. If you liked 47, 48, 49, either one, or you want to memorize the previous ones, but at least memorize one verse, 2.38, the other one from Skanda Purana, which Gauranga Prabhu covered, or any one of these 3. Out of these 5 verses, please memorize one verse by next week at least, if not more. If you want more, all glories to you, but at least memorize one verse for your good, for your relationship with Krishna. Okay, will everyone try that? At least one new verse? And this will be uploaded also in that document. So and everyone can save that document in your bookmarks or somewhere. Okay. Okay, we have last few minutes, so we'll take some thoughts or questions or comments. Anyone? By the way, do we have a quiz or today? Oh, we do have. Okay. Okay, so while Vinita is setting up for the quiz, let's take any few thoughts or comments or reflections. Anyone has? Anyone wants to share? Anything struck you, or you have a comment, you have a question? Okay, please talk to me. At least tell something. Okay, what struck you today, if at all anything? Anyone wants to share? Yes, Ansh, please tell.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to say, since I joined Krishna consciousness, like when I used to go outside, I used to have a lot of homework, so I was not like sometimes I wasn't able to go outside. But like since I joined Krishna consciousness, like if there's ever like a kirtan or like suppose when there was Janmashtami, that weekend I didn't get any homework from school.
Oh wow. Hare Krishna arranges and balances everything. Very good. Any other thoughts? Okay, you can all get your gadgets and Vinita is going to start the quiz, right?
Yeah, Hare Krishna, everybody. Let me just share my screen. Okay, can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay. What note should we try today?
Do you want to try chill art?
Chill.
Rod?
Sorry, what?
I
Yeah,
He
can we
said
try
chill art.
Okay.
The music is so good.
Can you guys hear the music? Okay.
Is it just me or are there less characters?
I haven't joined yet.
Am I a groundhog or am I a bear? Like, I don't understand where my skin is.
I think you're probably a bear.
I think I'm a groundhog.
Are we waiting on anybody else? Okay. I guess I'll start then if we're not waiting on anybody. Oh, do you guys know how to play, right? Yeah, you have to explain. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead then. And okay. I guess this is the only one we can do.
What?
Is it working?
Look
It's
up.
loaded.
I
Just,
can't see
just click
anything up.
continue. Just click continue.
Okay.
I
Okay.
looked up. I can't see anything up there.
Is it working now? Can you guys see the questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, time's up, guys.
We did it.
Did you guys finish? I'm sorry, I can't see. I don't know what's.
Yeah, we did finish. That's the time wasn't up being finished.
That's great. I don't know if it'll show me anything after this, but hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't. It's still loading the picture for me.
That's weird.
Yeah, I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the Kahoot. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.